Once LeBron's out, I think that Bronny is going to be playing in China somewhere. If you're a woman and you are playing basketball, you're not going to make a lot of money. I respect Jake Paul as a marketer, promoter, and businessman, but as a prize fighter, I don't.
Carlos Reyes on the humble show. Yeah, we all in, yeah, we all in. So grab your boys now, cause you know we all win. Lift your hands up and give them praise. Blessed every day, full of grace. Yeah, we all in, yeah, we all.
Welcome to the All In Podcast. I am your host, Carlos Reyes, and today we're going to discuss some topics that you just have to discuss. Some crazy things have happened over the past week or two, such as Ryan Garcia trolling the entire world and making a good amount of money. Great strategy, by the way. So we're going to dive deep into that. Bronny James going to the NBA because of his daddy. Caitlin Clark making pennies on the dollar, which is pretty sad because she's a pretty good ball player. So you definitely want to stick around. But before we get started, I just want to introduce the most interesting man in the industry, Mr. Zady. To my center here, I got my business partner, Phil LeConte, and to my left, I got Garret Jors, and on the other side of the table here, we got Mr. Born Closer, aka Adrian Salgado. With that being said, fellas, welcome back to the show.
Let's get it. Back. We're here.
Juicy topics.
Interesting week.
Okay, so who watched the Ryan Garcia fight this past weekend?
I did. All alone.
All of us did.
All alone.
Do you watch any sports at all?
I watched it by
I
myself.
wanted to.
Okay, moving on.
It's not intellectual. He's not going to waste his time.
He's like, I was reading Think and Grow Rich. But did you watch it?
Yeah, of course.
I was visualizing
Of course.
my own
I saw the
knockout.
seventh round where he almost got cheated, knocked the guy out 3 times.
Okay, here, let's get into the diabolical strategy, right? This is probably the first time I ever seen
For sure.
someone run this play.
I did watch the build-up, though. I did watch the trolling.
I watched it all.
Yeah.
I watched the build-up. I watched the fight. I watched the highlights of the fight. I watched the post-fight with Bill Haney talking with Mayweather and then Ryan Garcia talking to Patrick Bet-David, right? PBD really knows how to get a guest at the peak of whatever the heck's going on at
It's
that
funny.
time,
I was
right?
going to say PBD will probably be one of the best in media in
He's
the
so
next 10 years. I feel like he
strategical, dude.
already is, but like he will be considered as one of the biggest media outlets.
Well, I'll
he's
tell you
on
what
news.
PBD has going for him, right? One, now, authority. He's an authority figure in the space now. But two, he has a good amount of money to have resources and to get to where he needs to get to at any given moment, right?
Bring guests on. He interviewed Kobe, bro. Right when he
R.I.P.
retired. It's
Right?
great,
R.I.P.
yeah.
So that, my buddy, Omar Elatar, who has a pretty renowned entrepreneur podcast called The Passionate Few. He was just in Romania a few weeks ago
I saw that.
interviewing Andrew Tate, right?
Right before he got arrested, right?
And right before he got arrested for the second time.
Like 2 days.
But right, I was very concerned, and I told him, I said, hey brother, if your podcast with Andrew Tate doesn't hit 1 million, more than likely it's because the hype isn't there for Tate like it was for the past 2 to 3 years.
For sure.
By the way, pull up that pod, Matt. Pull up the Passionate Few, Andrew Tate. Let's see where it's at. Last time I checked, it was around 200,000. In my opinion, right, if it doesn't hit 1 mil, then Andrew Tate is losing his essence in the media world, right?
Regardless, though, shout out to
where we
him.
at? 659,000 views. Actually,
That's pretty good.
It's growing.
That's not bad.
growing.
Now pull up PBD and Andrew Tate.
That's not bad because, I mean, how many subscribers does this guy have?
That's a good point.
Just only a couple 100,000. So
Yeah.
that's actually legit.
Is
So,
that 1.5
good
or
job.
15 million?
Good job, Omar.
Yeah.
15 million a year ago, right? So
Which
that
was at
that
the
was
height.
explosive.
That
But
was the
again,
height.
That was the hype,
again, right?
Yeah.
Again, PBD just knows when to strike.
Yeah.
It's
So
action
good.
at that moment.
Absolutely.
Is that one right there? Is that the same one?
Which one?
The 8 months ago?
16 mil?
Well, PBD also.
That
Bro,
right
how do
there.
you have 15 and 16? No, 10 months ago and 1 year ago.
Yeah, but the one right under
That
it's 8
is
months ago.
wild, by the way, to just have two different. Those are two different.
Yeah.
Variations
Yeah.
of it, right?
The other one was right when he did the BBC. BBC?
Yeah, BBC.
The BBC interview. So he got him at both at the best times.
But that's what he does, right? I believe we will get there, God willing, at some point, right? We're just gonna know when something is like, get him now. Like, of course, we all knew that Ryan Garcia was the most trending thing, just a few days ago after his fight, right? So let's talk about that. He trolled the world up until the fight. Everybody thought he was crazy. I thought he was crazy.
I still think he's a little crazy.
I saw the Bobby Althoff interview when he's on the couch and he's like, it looks like he's drunk or he's drinking energy drinks excessively, or he might be on he might be on coke or something, where he's just like, I'm like, bro, this doesn't look right. And then all his posts from Instagram and everywhere where he's talking about getting kidnapped and and I'm not saying any of that didn't happen.
On his page, he had the police on there.
It was wild, right? They were like, everybody was like, yo, take the phone away from this man, right? But he trolled the entire world, and we kind of got the sense of that, right? You can tell when he started getting strategic, when he came in 3 pounds overweight, and he says, I'm here to win the fight. He's like, I don't care if I got to pay this dude $1.5 million. I'm here to win the fight.
Or you can't get.
Think about it, right? Think about it. This dude bet $2 million on himself against the odds, made $12 million. So paying 1.5 to be 3 pounds over, he made 12.
Yeah.
And he's refusing a rematch.
And now these guys, at the end of the day, whether we want to admit this or not, they are prize fighters.
Yeah.
They are prize fighters, right? So at the end of the day, if it makes money, it makes sense for the streaming company, for the promoters, for the boxers, right? For everybody. Like at the end of the day, what is the objective, right?
Make money.
Controversy sells.
To make money.
It's as simple as that, right?
Would you say he's a great salesman? Because he sold everybody on the idea that he was something, or he was an ideology of something he was trying to portray.
I would say he's a great
doubt.
marketer.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
But he sold the idea, though.
I don't know if Bill, which is Devin Haney's father and trainer, I don't know if he bought it because he said, no, he's going to come ready to fight. Like, I don't know. But psychologically, right? Like psychologically, you just have to think this dude has gone off the
Well, and also
loose
Ryan
end, right?
Ryan has handed him plenty of losses.
That's
in
3-3
their
actually. Amateur
cards.
3-3.
So
3-3 in the amateurs.
Ryan has proven he's the better fighter. Like he's actually proven that over time.
It's 3-3.
No, it's 4-3 now.
Well,
No,
now
it's
it's
4-3.
4-3.
Wait, so
but it
Haney's
was
got
amateur.
caught with that
It was
hook before?
Well, hold on. Ready? So let's go there, right? So Ryan Garcia beat the shit out of Devin Haney and beat the shit out of Vegas. And I've never seen a boxer beat the crap out of Vegas. And me and Adrian were actually having a discussion. We're like, well, he better not go fight in Vegas anytime soon because they're not going to let that one go. Can you imagine the amount of money that was lost?
Had they posted what was lost? Do we know?
We haven't looked at it, but brother, when I tell you again, Vegas wasn't built on winners. I say that all the time.
Yep.
Those casinos and all those lights, it wasn't built on winners.
Cost money.
I wonder how much money
You've
his
lived
team
there.
made.
You've lived there.
Yeah.
Was it built on winners or was it built on losers?
Absolutely not. No. It's said that there's no state tax for all the residents because of how much money that the casinos make.
That's
why there's
wild.
no state tax there.
Wow.
So Ryan made $50 million or north of $50 million, and $12 million of that came from him betting on himself. This dude put $2 million on himself. I wonder why he didn't put 5 or 10.
Right?
He would
That's weird.
have crushed.
Well, you got to understand
killed
too. Controversy sells. Devin Haney's not going to sell a fight, bro. Let's be honest.
No.
Oh,
He's
No,
not going to sell a fight. This is the reason why he's the belt. Devin Haney was the belt holder, but Ryan Garcia got the bigger purse from the fight.
Correct.
Oh, did he?
It was a
Yeah.
it was a 55-45, correct?
Yeah, 55-45.
And also
He's the A side for sure.
Yeah.
Even though he's not the
Great
champ, he's the A
negotiating.
side,
Great
right?
You
negotiating.
could argue that Ryan Garcia is the face of boxing right now. Like, you could argue that.
take it that far, bro.
It's either
Whoa.
It's either Gervonta or Ryan Garcia. Like,
Okay.
I didn't say Ryan Garcia is the best boxer ever. I said Ryan Garcia. Show me who else is even Gervonta doesn't market like this.
Oh, respectfully, bro, Gervonta can barely put two sentences together. Respectfully.
But we all know that this is what
Excuse
this
me?
is.
There's no respect there.
Okay, well, look, am I lying? Am I lying? Am I lying? Am I lying?
That's just
Am I lying?
Floyd Mayweather
Am I
can't
lying?
read a Harry Potter book.
Okay, am I lying though? Am I lying?
I don't know.
Could Tank Davis put two sentences together?
Let's get him on here and let's see.
Why was Floyd Mayweather one of the best boxers? It wasn't just because he went undefeated. It was because he
knew how to
Money
sell a fight.
Mayweather. He's Money May. Like Ryan Garcia, there's a reason why he's on FaceTime with Floyd Mayweather right after. Like there's a reason. You don't think Floyd was in Ryan's ear, hey, you could do this to sell the fight? Like he respects Floyd. Like you're going to go to the people that have made the most money in this. And like you said, he's a prize fighter. So if you're a prize fighter, yeah, it's about winning, but it's also about bringing an audience to the fight.
Would you say that he took a playbook out of Jake Paul's playbook with the media?
That's his buddy.
Well, he did come
That's
up
his
in
friend.
the YouTube game, right?
Yeah,
he came
he
up
did.
in the YouTube game.
Jake
yeah.
and him and Jake are really close friends.
I would say that it's not necessarily taking I would say that's just how the industry is built. Like that's how boxing is. Like if you're gonna be a prize fighter at the highest level, like it's your job to sell a fight. Same with MMA. Like that's why Conor McGregor is the face of the UFC.
Yeah,
Conor McGregor is not necessarily the best fighter to ever enter the UFC.
He was at one point.
He was at one point. But if you go longevity and all these different things, you could talk John Jones, right? You can talk all these different people, but Conor just knows how to sell a freaking fight. And Ryan does too. Like, he just proved it. And Devin Haney was not going to bring views to the fight.
But this is just boxing. Like you said, this is boxing in general. You go back to the days of Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
He knew how to sell a fight.
He knew how to sell a
Rumble in
fight.
the jungle.
Mike Tyson, the awkward, obscene shit he used to say after a fight.
I'm gonna eat your children.
Right?
Yeah.
So I think boxing was built to be an entertainment sport, but it also is heavily favored by Vegas.
For sure.
And they have a lot of pull.
Who do you think the ref was betting on?
Haney.
Well, there's one ref that I don't know what fight he was watching. He scored, I believe, 112, 112.
The judge.
Sorry, one judge. One of the judges
was
scored a 112, 112.
crazy.
I was like, what fight was he watching?
Yeah.
Like,
He's watching his bank account.
112,
That's what he was
112?
watching.
The guy was mopping the floor with this guy.
His life depended on it.
Like, his face, they even said his jaw might have been broken.
Yeah, I saw that.
Wow.
And by the way,
Jordan Rules
if
advantage.
Jake Paul were to ever, I can't. I'm sorry, bro. I can't take the Paul serious anymore. They
I actually like Jake. I like Jake.
Whatever.
I respect Jake because you know what?
They know how to make money.
Well, I don't respect Logan Paul. I think Logan Paul is a complete puppet. But Jake Paul he beefs with his brother online plenty of times, but it's still his brother. Like if you're still gonna ride.
but put I don't know what weight class Jake Paul fights at, but put him in the ring with like a Ryan Garcia, he's gonna get
for sure.
smacked.
But
when he
Ryan
starts-
Garcia
he's gonna
also
get
has been
smacked.
doing boxing since
I
he
understand,
was a
but
young
if
boy.
you're calling yourself a professional boxer,
You gotta
sure.
stop.
Ryan-
You gotta stop doing
Ryan,
exhibitions.
stop fighting, bro. Stop
1,000%.
fighting people that are 50 years old.
I agree
Ryan-
with
Ryan
that. I think
Garcia-
Irish-
Stars and
Like he's fighting,
yeah.
bro. He's fighting the retired MMA fighters. You know, the UFC
You know
fighters
why?
that are like 40 and
You
50.
know why? Because you could fix those fights and it's not illegal. It's exhibition.
Well,
It's an exhibition.
It's
Exactly.
also
It's
not.
entertainment,
It's also
straight up
not
entertainment.
that. There's something deeper too. Like if you actually follow Jake a little bit, Jake generally does care about fighters getting good pay,
Respect for that.
healthcare.
Right,
Like
respect,
he actually. That's why he did
beefs
a lot
with
of
Dana.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
beefs
beefs
with
with
Dana all
Dana
the time.
because
Pay your-
and some of these fighters that he's fought against, like Tyron Woodley, made their biggest purses off
For
of
sure.
these
Right,
fights.
yeah, 100%.
So
For
like,
sure.
what do you say about a warrior like Tyron Woodley, who's given it the UFC just everything, and he made his biggest purse fighting Jake Paul?
After he was like
Ryan,
retired.
Ryan Garcia taught Jake Paul how to fight. He taught him
But
how
I
to
will
box.
again. Okay, then you
And
know
the
what?
other Logan-
Then you know
both
what? I
brothers.
think I have to be more
Prime
specific,
sucks, just
right?
like Logan's opinion. I love that.
Well, there it is. So I have to be more specific about what I just said then, right? I respect Jake Paul as a marketer, promoter, and businessman.
You have to.
That's fair.
Right?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
have
that's
to.
fair.
You can't.
But as a prize fighter,
No,
you know,
agreed.
I don't because I've been around the game of boxing for over 20 years.
What if he
You
takes
know
out
that.
Tyson?
Yeah, we met Roger Mayweather.
I've sponsored professional boxers. You guys have probably met one of them, Oscar Berlanga, the Puerto Rican kid from New
Edgar
York. Edgar, I don't even remember his name now. Right? Like Edgar Berlanga from Puerto. Yeah,
That's how long you been in it?
I've been, yeah, and I no
Just
longer,
stroke
you know, I
the
know.
check.
Again, I've been around the game to that level. Like I've traveled to support professional boxers and sponsor them, right? And I've gone to, I've been to the Mayweather gym and like been around some of these guys. A lot of people don't know that, but I've been around that game for
the Mayweather
over 20
gym's
years.
fire.
Yeah.
For over 20 years. So when I tell you that if Jake Paul were to get in the ring with a professional boxer, right? Not named, what was that guy's name that he got in
Tommy
the ring
Fury.
with? Come on, bro.
What if he beats Tyson?
That guy's like
what if
he's
he
like
beats
a
Mike
model.
Tyson?
He's like a cover model.
Would that
He's
change your opinion if he beats Mike Tyson?
No, Mike
Well,
Tyson.
hold on.
Eats
Mike Tyson is gonna eat
4 grams
I
of
would think
mushrooms,
that
bro.
way.
In a
If this
fucking
is
podcast.
If
We
this
all
is a
think-
real fight, if this is a real fight,
Yeah.
a real fight where it's not like, hey,
He'll go to
let's
the
make
hospital.
sure
Where
nobody
Tyson turns and hits the body?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Let,
He'll
us
go to
make
the
sure.
hospital.
Let's make sure nobody gets hurt, right? If this is a real fight, I think Tyson, even at that age, beats the hell out of him.
I agree.
I think.
But if it's an exhibition,
It's an exhibition. It already is.
is,
It's already
yeah.
been claimed to be an exhibition.
Yeah.
well then,
Yeah, but
then
also
then
there-
it's just the entertainment and it's just for the
But
money.
it's Mike Tyson too, though. Like it's Mike Tyson. Like I don't know if Mike Tyson is so bought into the world that he's gonna go and just get humiliated.
I don't. But I don't
won't
think
get
Jake would say.
humiliated.
First of all, Jake would not set it up. I would hope. Like, hey Tyson, in the third
Take a
round,
fall?
in the third round,
Yeah.
you get knocked out.
know.
Like, I don't think that would
Tyson
happen.
might need the money.
Tyson's
No, he
not
doesn't,
Woodley,
bro.
bro.
His
Tyson's
cannabis, his
doing-
podcast.
he's doing
good. He came back. He came
straight,
back.
He did
bro.
come
He's-
back,
He's
bro.
straight.
But circling back around, okay, Ryan Garcia trolled the world. Feedback on that before we move on.
Facts.
Genius, genius.
There's going
takes
to
a
be
little
some
bit
new
of
players
crazy.
that come out and take that same playbook. They're going to be hitting online. They're going
I don't know if they can be that effective, bro.
But the
Some people
manipulation,
don't have
the
it.
manipulation is gonna go to a higher level when it comes to the media, the press, and convincing people that you're someone that you're not.
4 minute.
I don't necessarily believe that though, just because again, boxing has been doing this since boxing has been around. Like so again, same with UFC. Like UFC fighters know like if you're not entertaining, you don't get booked for the fights as much. And guess what? They still just show up boring as fuck. Like that's
They
why
don't have it in 'em.
That's why everybody hates
Who the
Sugar
fuck
Sean.
is
Like
this?
Sugar Sean is actually an amazing fighter. He's shown up in all of his fights. So, but what I'll tell you is he's entertaining. Israel Adesanya, he's entertaining. Like the guys that show up and actually, Israel Adesanya is entertaining. He has a huge fan base. Whether just because you don't like him doesn't mean.
Well,
he's
I
not
used to be
entertaining.
a huge fan of the style bender, but you know what?
Exactly because he was entertaining.
I'm starting. I'm starting to really respect Alex Pereira. Oh my god, that dude is a
But
Terminator, bro.
Alex is
He
entertaining
don't have to
because
entertain
he's
you,
just
bro.
like a fucking like he's
He's
just
gonna
like
show
a
up.
statue.
Back to Ryan
I like
Garcia.
his
Back to
warrior.
Ryan
Have you
Garcia.
seen like his come out song is like a warrior come out
Yeah.
song, and then before he gets there, he just points at you and just
What
like
about
bro,
when-
that dude is there on some serious.
What about when Izzy knocked
like a
him out,
serious
though?
note.
That was crazy.
What? I don't think that will ever happen again.
How did Ryan
Come
Garcia
on, it
lose
doesn't
his
happen.
fight?
It happened once.
How did he lose his fight?
Who?
How did Ryan Garcia take his only loss? It was Javante.
It was
Gervonta, yeah,
Davis.
but
How? How
but
did he lose?
the rehydration clause. This dude had.
If
Remember
you
what Ryan
look at him,
Garcia
bro,
said?
he was skinny. Like he was.
No,
he was,
he. What Ryan Garcia said was, he said, my body below 143 just doesn't function the way it should. He said, I will never do that again. You want to fight me, Tank? Come up to
a catch
140,
weight. He'll do
140
a
something.
catch weight.
Yeah, I feel the
140
same way
something.
about my body too. It doesn't function above or below 220. So
That's why you've been. There you go. Optimal efficiency for Adrian.
Well, all right. So, kudos to Garcia. I don't think. I mean, apparently
Who's next?
the whole
Got
world.
paid.
who's next?
I think he should fight Tank again.
For sure.
But I think they should fight at a weight where
Catch weight?
they can both give
That
their
would
best.
make money. That would make money.
Right.
That would make more money than this one.
No,
So-
Matt, we don't want to see that.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, bro. I mean,
Yeah,
if
the
they box,
Sean and
Sugar-
Ryan Garcia.
That's
If
fucking
Sugar
Zady and Carlos
Sean-
playing basketball one on
If
one.
Sugar Sean
kill him,
boxes Ryan will beat
shit on him.
But if it's in an octagon, guess what? Right.
Right.
Exactly.
Vice versa.
It's like me and Los playing basketball and shit on him. Golf, he'll beat me. You know?
For sure. I agree.
Bro, I don't even golf. You're crazy.
Exactly.
All right, so let's talk about
Play
moving
ball
on
and
to the
I'll
next
still shit on
subject.
you.
Speaking of basketball,
Yeah, Bronny James. Bronny James is going to the NBA. And let me just go over his stats in college at USC. Oh my God, bro! I haven't even ran you the stats yet. Okay. We're
All right.
Are you serious?
All right, bro, just go.
Okay.
Go.
Can I read the stats?
Sorry, go.
Okay. He was a bench player. He was a sixth man. Okay. He averaged about 19.4 minutes per game.
It's not bad.
He averaged 4.8 4.8 points per game. Okay. He averaged 1.5 field goals made per game in almost 20 minutes.
Ballin'.
Okay, hold on. This is what's alarming to me. Okay. How tall? I know he's a guard. How tall is he, Matt?
I think he's 6 foot.
No, he's 6'4". He's
No,
6'4".
no way.
6'4". He's at least
He's probably
6'2".
6'2".
Bro, I'm 5'12" and a half.
Come on, show me some respect. I know the Hoopers, man.
Dude, that's
Bro,
Come
there's
on.
no way he's 6'2".
Show me some
He's
respect.
6'2" at
200.
best.
If he's 6'4", Zady's 5 foot, bro. Come on.
Oh my God.
I'm 5'4",
Stop.
See?
Stop.
and I got 3 legs.
Stop. Okay.
He's got a baby leg holding an
All right.
apple.
Let's just say he's 6'4". All right. He is a guard. This is what's alarming to me in his stat sheet. His 3-point percentage is 26.7%.
Shaq better than that?
26.7%. That's his 3-point percentage. Okay. Here, why don't we pull up a random big man in the league? What was
4.5.
No,
Anthony Davis.
Do it. Yeah,
Yeah,
do it.
pull-
Anthony,
okay, pull
Anthony
Anthony
Davis
Davis.
is fair.
Anthony
legit.
Davis,
That's
3-point
legit.
Anthony
Yeah,
Davis
that's
is a
legit.
fair one to
Yeah.
compare.
That
Okay.
is- that is.
20. He has a better 3-point
29.
percentage, 29%, and he is a forward/center.
Yeah.
Right. He has a higher 3-point percentage. This guy that is like 6 to 8 inches bigger than him plays a big man role. Right. He has a higher 3-point percentage. That is an alarming stat for me. Here's another alarming stat. His free throw percentage is 67.6%. Okay. What's Anthony Davis' free throw percentage? We're just going to use Anthony Davis because there's a strong possibility that Bronny James might go there to the Lakers if he's drafted. Okay.
Him and his dad are going back to
Look at
Cleveland.
This dude
Oh my God.
almost shoots at 80% from the free throw line as a big
clutch.
man.
Well, his arms reach the freaking
Bro,
rim.
He just drops the ball in.
pull up. What is the
joke.
average
Yeah.
free throw percentage for guards in the league, in the NBA?
Well, that's a great stat to pull up.
I don't think
Right
Bronny's
there.
taking this legacy
NBA and then
serious.
Put guards.
I mean, let's be honest. These
Guards.
are huge shoes to fill.
I mean,
Yeah,
massive
true.
shoes, but
True.
Oh my God. 82.5, 82.2 when you're a guard?
Well, he's not in the NBA yet, so maybe he's got better training.
Okay. What about this? Field goal percentage is 36.6% field goal. So 26.7 from the 3 percentage, 67.6 percentage from the free throw line, and 36.6 from the field goal. Okay. Why, respectfully, why is Bronny James going to the NBA?
Yeah, that's
Daddy.
exactly what I was going to say.
Why is
Daddy.
that? Why? Excuse me?
Daddy put in work. That's why.
Daddy?
You earned it. You earned
yeah,
it.
Daddy
bro.
built the yellow brick road.
Bro, what
I
Garrett
mean,
said was fire. What did you say about the dad something? In the,
Yeah, I said, you know, as a actual sports fan, you're gonna sit here and you're gonna say, why is he going to the NBA? But as a father, I mean, regardless of what he scored, if your father can get you on the team with him,
That's sick.
that's more of a LeBron thing than a Bronny thing, right? Like, and LeBron has said that openly.
Well,
Like,
once
I just want to be
LeBron's
the first
out,
person.
Imagine playing in the same league.
I don't-
with your
I don't
offense.
once
necessarily agree,
LeBron's
though.
out,
That's crazy.
I
That's
think
amazing.
that Bronny
I
is going to be
disagree.
playing in China somewhere.
Deion Sanders said
He's-
it best. He said, Bronny has not arrived, but he is on his way. And so
Stop it.
they're talking to one of the best
Deion.
athletes ever
Stop
to
it.
Deion knows where he's from.
Stop
Yeah,
it.
Deion knows.
Come on.
Stop it. 4 points per game in college. Stop it.
Why did
Stop
Deion
it.
say that, bro? Deion knows his shit.
Well,
Respectfully, I respect Deion's feedback and expertise in football, maybe baseball, not the NBA.
maybe baseball. He was
Maybe,
actually
yeah.
a fucking amazing.
He went to the
baseball
World
player.
Series.
Let's relax.
I mean, but he's with those stats, he's still
Went to the
and
World
his
Series.
NIL deal is still worth
Okay.
7.4 million. He had a Nike deal,
And
he
the
got
Super Bowl, same
all
year.
these deals, and with his stats being shit, he's still up there.
Okay, who do you think would do better in the NBA? Caitlin Clark or Bronny?
Bronny.
Caitlin.
Caitlin Clark.
That's a tough
Bronny.
one. That's a tough one.
I think
I'm not even
Caitlyn
gonna
Jenner.
entertain
It's debatable.
that. I'm not
I
even
think
gonna
Caitlyn
entertain
Jenner
that.
would do better than Bronny James in the NBA. Respectfully.
Hi.
Come on.
Look, if I had
Don't be
cardiac, if
disrespectful,
I had a
Pull
cardiac
up
arrest,
Caitlyn Jenner.
if I had cardiac arrest a year ago and I knew I was for sure going to the NBA, I'm saving. How many athletes have gotten an injury playing for a college to where they haven't got to go to the NBA?
Okay,
That's fact.
respectfully,
That's fact.
Caitlyn Jenner was an Olympian.
Well, Bruce was an Olympian.
Bruce was,
Caitlyn,
right.
What are we
Caitlyn
talking
never
about?
was.
Caitlyn was the woman of the year, bro.
Caitlyn
I
was
mean,
woman of the year.
Bro,
Bruce
you're
was an
a male
Olympian.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Pull up
exactly.
that.
We're
Yeah,
not going to
pull
give
up that right
Caitlyn
there.
more flowers.
Yes.
Bruce did
Bro.
that. Bruce did that. Bruce did it.
Ooh.
Okay, but
Something about that
respectfully.
First off, though, Caitlin's looking good.
Oh wow!
Man.
Come on.
Wow, no Diddy.
Yeah, once it's on the internet, it lives there, bud.
Hey,
Okay,
it is what it is.
so
It is what it is.
Clip it,
okay,
reel it.
Please
so
go viral.
okay, you're saying Bronny James will do better than Caitlin Clark in the NBA?
For sure, man. We're not going to sit here and act like the women are just going up against this crazy competition like LeBron, Anthony Davis, Giannis, Anthony Edwards. Like, we're not going to sit here.
No, bro. Bronny was going up against 17 and 18 and 19-year-olds in college, and he averaged 4 points per game.
And Caitlyn
Bro,
went up.
Zady can average more than 1.5 field goals made in a
Look,
game.
there's a reason
With
why
20
the
minutes,
NBA,
bro?
there's a reason why the NBA players
My
never
pro-am-
20
entertain
minutes?
this
My pro-am
conversation.
years.
There's a reason why the NBA players never entertain this conversation.
We don't
There's a
play in
reason.
the NBA, bud, so
'Cause
we're
they get
entertaining the
Well,
shit out of
Bronny's
this
about to.
They'll
motherfucker.
get
Bronny's about to. Bronny's about to play in the
I
NBA.
think there's some. I think you're a little biased.
So, yeah.
Holy smokes, dude! 28 points per game, Caitlin Clark. 7 rebounds per game. She's a guard, by the way. 8 assists per game. 46% field goal per game. What's her 3-point percentage? 37.
Here's what I'll tell you. I think that
Compared to
if Caitlyn played
26,
with the men, she'd
that's
be at
wild.
like 14-point average. She'd be at like a 4 rebound average.
Which is still better than
Everything would be
Bronny.
at a half.
We need to put. We need to have some
Did
kind of AI.
Caitlin Clark have cardiac arrest like a year ago? Does everybody
But
do
that
like
doesn't matter,
What
bro.
does that
That does.
do
You
with
know what
it?
that
It doesn't
does?
matter.
You know
What
what
do
that
you mean it
does?
affects
What does that-
everything?
that
You know what that
Bro,
does?
you're
What the-
victimizing.
Here, let me
the
tell you
man.
what that
You're
does.
handicapping him.
Let me tell
Okay,
you what
if
that
he-
does. With him having cardiac arrest, is just another red flag of why he shouldn't be in the NBA.
I understand that,
Right?
but
Another
Hold
red
on.
flag.
Finally, I got it. I get to use this.
Right? None of his stats say he should be in the NBA.
Nope.
If you're coming in with a heart condition, bro,
And 4 points per game.
yeah, that's not
I'm
like
excited. I'm
people
excited
aren't
for
lining
LeBron.
up at the door to sign that.
You're gonna watch.
that.
You're gonna watch the
I
NBA
respect
game.
I'm gonna watch history. Yeah,
Wait,
I'm gonna
wait,
watch
wait, wait,
history.
wait. You're gonna watch Bronny
I'm gonna
James
watch
in the
his
league?
I'm
story.
gonna watch.
I'm gonna watch history.
You're
I'm
going
gonna
to
watch
watch
a dad.
him?
I'm gonna
You're-
watch a dad play with his son that
That's
he
amazing.
waited 20 plus years.
He ain't the
That's amazing.
first daddy-son duel, bro.
Yes,
Of
he
course
is.
it is.
Yes, he
Who?
is.
Yeah.
Who else?
It's literal
Maybe he is.
history.
in the same playing at the same time.
Yeah,
Yes,
playing
he
at
is.
the same time. Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
is going to
but
be
he
even
doesn't
more
have
epic.
this-
It's going to be they're going to be playing on the same
mean,
team.
He didn't
LeBron's
have the
been
same
playing for
zazz
40
as his
years.
dad.
And you know
He didn't-
what?
No.
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. If he starts playing in the NBA and he ends up on his dad's team, his dad's gonna fucking feed him the rock as much as he can, increase his stats. His
And
dad's
he's
gonna,
gonna
his dad's gonna
average
make him
what?
a better player. Let's
Like
be honest.
Dad
4
should do
points
it.
per
LeBron,
game?
you know what LeBron is known for that no other champion is known for? LeBron is known
Disappearing
for
in the fourth
lifting
quarter?
up
Falling down.
nobodies. He's
Falling
known for
down,
making nobodies
complaining.
actual good players.
Painting his
You
hair
are
out.
He's known for
wilding
disappearing
out
in the
right
fourth
now.
quarter when the time
And
when
MJ's
crunch
known
time
for
comes.
escaping in
Bro,
the first
you
round.
are
crunch time
wilding
Not
comes.
out
after
right
93,
now.
bro.
Okay, so after
All
he's
right,
been in the
hold
league
on.
for
Wait, yo,
10
we'll
years.
figure
out how to
stop.
win?
Stop. We're all talking at the same time. Do we want to talk LeBron right now? Do we want to talk LeBron
No,
right now?
it's Bronny. No.
Do we want to talk LeBron right now?
We
Not
can't-
yet,
it-
not
it's-
yet.
Not
It's
yet,
it's
not
Bronny.
yet,
It's
not yet,
Bronny.
not yet.
If we're
Okay.
talking LeBron, we're switching the subject.
Yeah,
By the way,
that's right.
Bron's about to be out of the playoffs. I don't know if you guys knew that.
Joke?
And
Yeah.
guess what? He'll either stay with LA if they agree to probably draft his son, or he'll go to some super stacked team, maybe Philly
No, he'll
or
stay in LA.
Boston.
He'll go to the Clippers.
And guess what? Not only will he get to go there, but he'll have them draft his son anyway.
Correct.
Because this is what LeBron does. LeBron jumps on stacked teams.
That's right.
It's the National Brawn Association.
Ooh,
This is crazy.
Wow, that's true. You can't. That's
That's tough.
I know, like MJ with Dennis Rodman and Scottie Pippen
They
and all these people.
first of all-
They weren't stacked. They weren't some of the best
Bro,
players in
they
the
made
NBA.
them amazing.
Bro, respectfully, Scotty and MJ played many years before they won anything.
Oh, okay.
Rodman coming over from the Pistons, that he didn't have to come over.
I mean,
He
they were already
decided to
winning.
come over. Yeah, he decided
Okay,
to come over.
who is Cleveland going to bring? Please, it's like saying that you're going to bring a lot of heat to the Miami Dolphins this year. Like, come on, bro. Like,
Miami
be realistic with
Kyrie
cap
Irving,
space.
who won him his first championship, his only championship in Cleveland.
Thank
Kyrie.
you.
That was
That
Kyrie's
guy-
team.
Kyrie.
Okay,
nuts.
can you show me? Can you show
The
me
best ball
anybody
handler ever, by the way.
on the Cleveland Cavaliers before the Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love team that
Delonte
you even
West.
remember?
Show him on the show.
Delonte West.
Ilgauskas.
Ilgauskas? Like, come on, bro.
Anderson Varejao.
Nobody was playing in the East. That's when Shaq was with the Celtics. Like, who
Correct.
cares?
So it just didn't happen.
Okay. All right. So let's talk Caitlin Clark real quick. Okay. We were talking about Caitlin. We jumped to Bronny, but back to Caitlin. She obviously went to Iowa. Had a crazy college career, right? She signed to the Indiana Fever, and she's about to make $76,000 her rookie year.
So disrespectful.
Hold on.
On the WNBA
She's
side.
going to make $338,000 over 4 years. The WNBA, okay, it's a little concerning. Let me tell you why. The highest paid player in the league right now is Jackie Young from the Vegas Aces. She makes $252,000 per year. She has a contract of $504,000 over 2 years. And it's a little concerning, right? So the WNBA, I don't know why I have these little stickies, and I apologize for that. But the WNBA makes about $200 million per year, which is not bad for a business, right? It's not bad. But
Are those real numbers?
I don't
yes,
think those are.
I did research, and I read probably about 5-6 articles, and it's about $200
But that's
million
not
per
counting
year.
the NBA's subsidizing them.
But here, let's run a table comparison here, the NBA versus WNBA, because Caitlin is going to make $76,000 per season, right, with the WNBA team. Revenue wise, the WNBA makes about $200 million per year. The NBA makes $10 billion per year. That's
a lot, yeah.
Okay, ready? Average salaries, WNBA, $102,000 per year. I got sales guys upstairs.
Come to
that
All In.
better,
You'll make
I got
more money
sales
with
guys
us.
upstairs
Facts.
that I just told that if you're not making $120,000 a year here as a sales rep, you probably shouldn't be here.
For sure.
I got sales guys upstairs that should make more than the average WNBA player per year. Average salary in the NBA is $9.6 million. Now, the average ticket price, the WNBA, $47 free.
Damn.
Hold on.
Spend more on Uber Eats,
Hold
bro.
on.
Every
The
fucking
average
day.
ticket price for NBA, this is like freaking what do they call it? The nosebleeds, right?
Yes.
$94 average ticket price. The average attendance for the WNBA is 5,679 people in attendance per game.
That's actually a good time to go to the stadium.
Ready?
If you want a little elbow room.
Average for the NBA is about 17,184. That's a pretty packed arena if you think about it, right? Most arenas in the NBA can
It's probably
they
the
can hold
only
about
time some
19,000.
people might have be able to afford courtside seats.
So listen,
Or you could go to Cleveland.
If you're a woman and you are playing basketball, I got bad news for you. You know, you're not going to make a lot of money because the company that you are employed by is not making a lot of money.
Endorsements.
Period. Now, Kaylin did sign a huge deal with endorsements. Is that correct?
$28 million.
Huge for WNBA star.
But she also took the playbook out of, same with Ryan Garcia, same with Jake Paul. She leveraged content. That's what got her up. She's actually changing the whole dichotomy of women's basketball, which they are pissed off at her specifically because she is a white female who's straight and she's gotten all this coverage. But she had a
What do you
bunch
mean
of...
she's straight? Like she's not a lesbian?
Yeah, like Megan
She's not yet.
Rapinoe is probably not happy about
Because,
that.
the WNBA, they're
Are you
big
saying
on...
are you saying the
Phoenix starting
WNBA
five.
is full of lesbians? Is that what you're telling me
They
right now?
sponsor the LGBTQ plus.
I'm asking you a
heavily.
question. Can you look at what percentage of the WNBA is
Carpet munchers.
are lesbians?
Carpet.
We're not gonna get. Okay. Can you pull it up,
Respectfully.
please?
This one's going on Rumble.
I mean, we all munch carpet, bro. So it's
Whoa! Oh, you came in spicy today.
You need
We've
the
done
little
the
carpet.
math.
The
Okay,
little
there it
carpet
is.
goblin.
Okay, so
30,
almost
40%.
40% of the
That's a
WNBA
lot, bro.
are lesbian.
why?
Hey, woman empowerment.
Yeah.
Come on,
Why?
girls.
By the way, for every woman that's watching out there,
We love
okay,
you.
we love you.
we'd be nothing without you.
For every, can we relax? We'd be nothing without you. For every woman that's watching out there, I have a wife. I have a wife who was an all-state third baseman. Okay, 5A in high school, 4-year letterman.
Hell of an arm.
Had multiple scholarships. Okay, I've been around women's sports for a very long time. I have 2 daughters that play basketball. As
So
we
you'll
speak.
never be able to play with them in the league.
As we speak. What I'm saying is, well, it depends. What
Maybe
if I identify as a
eventually,
woman?
yeah.
That's fair.
Anyway, right? But what I'm telling you, if you're a woman and you play softball or you play volleyball or you play in the WNBA or you play basketball, you don't have to be a lesbian to fit in.
You don't.
You don't have to be a lesbian to fit in. Like, don't allow that pressure. I believe that's a lot of it is that's what happens, right? You're around other women, and then all of a sudden, because yes, you are influenced by the people that you are most around.
Correct.
Yes.
So again, if you just because you're a woman and you play sports, you don't have to be a lesbian.
But if you're
what
surrounded
I'm
by
saying.
4 millionaires, you'll become the 5th. If you're surrounded by 4 lesbians, you're probably gonna get turned out.
Wow.
They get all turning out. Too. They get all turning out.
Wow.
It's on, bro.
This is exciting stuff.
Just stats.
So I want your
Stats.
feedback. Okay, let's talk about that. Why does the WNBA have 38% of the players that are lesbian?
Well, there is a conspiracy about the WNBA sponsoring the LGBTQ plus, and also there's also some affiliation with the certain administration that propagandates.
They make it cool to be a lesbian?
They love that a lot of them are lesbian, because it supports whatever agenda that they have. And this is all speculation. None of this is factual.
I'm going to love these reels, by the way.
People should look into it themselves, but at the end of the day, when you have 40% of an organization that is one specific thing, there's something going on behind the scenes.
I got nothing against lesbians.
They probably stop drafting if you are straight.
Jeez.
Do you think that's a bias that they
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
dumb.
yeah.
Yeah.
They go, hey, boyfriend, girlfriend?
Well,
Boyfriend? Ugh.
there are scouts who
Yeah.
do some really deep, thorough.
You want this ball or those balls?
Wow.
So WNBA is sexist, NBA is racist. Okay, cool.
Well, okay. Hold on. So 38% of the WNBA are lesbian.
Yeah.
What percentage of the NBA are gay?
No, that's
You
not
can't-
equal.
that's
That's
not-
not equal.
that's not an
So
actual statistic.
Hold
What
on.
percentage of
What-
the
just
NBA
ask what percentage,
are
man.
white?
Pull it up.
What percentage
No,
of
but
the
you
NBA
can't-
are
you
white?
Oh,
can't
but he
do
didn't
that.
come out. Jason Collins didn't come out until after he was done playing basketball.
Yeah.
And you
After
can
he got out of the
Doesn't
locker
count.
room.
Doesn't count.
Which
Yeah.
the NBA, nobody's gonna come.
Yeah, they're not
going
gonna
to
come out, bro.
Let's be honest.
5%.
But why not come out in the NBA, and why 38% of the women come out in the WNBA? Why is that? That makes
I have
no sense.
speculation
Like,
that
that's not
D.
enough.
Wade
It's more
would
comfortable
like
for them to
play
come
both
out.
That's
ways.
not cool.
Yeah.
Well, the
5%
WNBA, like I
of
said,
the
they
population?
also sponsor Black Lives Matter pretty heavy.
I mean, the whole NBA does.
The whole,
Yeah.
well, the WNBA does it a lot more aggressive than the NBA. Yeah.
Well,
for sure.
I mean, I think that has to. I think that has to play all that woke.
What percentage
All that
is
woke
married?
stuff has to play into effect of how much revenue they're generating every single year as well too.
Yeah.
Well,
Sort of. I mean,
38% of NBA players are married.
Yeah, bro. Let's be honest here. Most of the NBA players, bro, they are
Not really
running
married?
through women, married and not married.
No charge.
Like they're
No charging.
Allegedly,
Yeah, but
allegedly, going back, allegedly, it's out there. that LeBron James gets it in outside of his marriage.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
With no proof.
Allegedly.
We've never seen any
That's
proof.
true.
Look at you.
You're talking
Idolatry.
about he's the one guy that has never had a scandal in all of the NBA. Like
It's called a non-disclosure.
He's also the face of the
work for
NBA.
Trump.
If you're the face of the NBA, they're going to do everything and anything they possibly
true.
can to hide
The
any evidence that they have.
Kardashians, 100%. The Kardashians, allegedly, respectfully, have ran through the league.
Yeah,
The NBA and the NFL.
hey,
that's true. Shout out
The NBA.
Kardashians.
Oh, and
The Kardashians have a better shooting
the music
percentage than
industry.
fucking
Bronny
Bronny does,
James.
bro, in the NBA.
You
Well,
wasn't
that's
with me
facts.
shooting
They
in
don't
the
miss.
gym.
that's fair.
But look, yeah,
That's fair.
give Caitlin Clark flowers. She's already breaking
Fuck yeah.
records. Hasn't started the
100%.
WNBA.
Fuck yeah.
She's
Hell yeah.
already sold out all her jerseys.
Wait, are we talking about
She-
Caitlyn
she
or are we
could-
talking about
I'll rock her
lesbians?
jersey.
She could be the catalyst
She's
that the
in and of
the
the same.
WNBA needs for sure.
She's still changing. She lesbian or not,
Respect.
she's changing the direction of the WNBA, right?
For sure.
She had the most views, more than the finals for the Final Four. Her specific game, even though they lost, they had the most views. I think 19 million views for that specific game. And she's already sold out of her jerseys. She hasn't even started playing in the WNBA.
But the thing with NBA is though it's a worldwide sport. Shout out to Michael Jordan for making that happen, not LeBron James. But
Ooh,
that's-
shameless plug.
Yeah, shout out to
no,
Michael
but hold
Jordan
on, hold on,
for,
hold on. But hold on.
shout out to Mike for building all the
Shameless
prisons.
If
plug.
nobody in America watched the NBA, okay, they would still make the same amount of money because majority of their money comes from China. Views from China.
Bro, Michael Jordan put
It's a fact.
NBA on the map.
Yeah, he did.
For sure, NBA was dying.
He put it on the map. He made it cool. Air Jordan.
Yeah.
You watched
What
what's
do
it
you
called?
think
Air?
his
The
prisons
movie
are
Air?
designed like? Do you think his prisons
Right?
are like
Well,
really cool? Hey, do you think his prisons are like got a lot of basketball
Bro, last
hoops in
time
there, or-
very
last time
profitable.
I checked,
You can't
I've
blame him for
never
being an
heard-
amazing businessman, bro.
we're over talking. Hold on, guys. Last time I checked, I've never heard of some kid or some dude out there getting jacked because he had LeBron James on.
Let's Mount Rushmore this.
Well, that's fair. And then Michael Jordan built a facility for the people that steal the Jordans.
What are we talking? What you keep
that
insinuating
have to do with
something? Why don't you
basketball?
just come out and say it?
I'm just
Why don't
saying-
you come out and say it?
What I'm saying
He's a
is a
Jordan
champion
hater.
to me is more than because Zady likes to go, well, Jordan has more rings. Okay, well, if we're going off the rings discussion, then we don't throw Jordan in there. We throw Bill Russell in there. And then it's like, okay, well, now the rings discussion doesn't count. So
Of course it does.
if it does, then how come Bill Russell's not your
Because
GOAT?
he's playing with midgets.
Oh my goodness.
So
he's playing with a bunch of white dudes.
Let's go. Let's go.
All
Because
right,
we all had a
let's
task, right?
let's do. You know what? Everybody has their preferences, right? Why don't we do?
Some women
why don't
like
we-
women.
Apparently, the WNBA
That's a preference.
has a very high preference in other women.
Zady likes men.
Oh my God! What?
Stop it. All right, ready? Let's go around the room. This is how we'll close out the show. Your top 5 all time of the NBA.
Can Zady go first?
Okay, if we
Why, so you steal my picks?
listen, if we had to put together 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a tournament of 5 teams, okay, one will probably have to get a bye, which would probably be mine because I got the best top 5. Top 5, and there was $100 million on the line. You had to put together a top 5. What does that look like?
I would
Who's
win
in your top
100%.
5? We're gonna start with Zady.
100% I would win.
What you got?
I got it on my list. Okay, so you guys know I didn't just make it up. We got point guard Steph Curry. He changed the game. He changed the game, bro.
Excuse me,
Changed
dude?
the game. Changed the game. Short people could now make it to the NBA because of him.
Okay, bro.
So shout out Napoleon
enough.
Complex. You know, shooting guard for sure. The GOAT Michael Jordan.
Bah.
Then we got Larry Legend, small forward, in his prime. In his prime.
Ooh.
For power forward, I got Dennis Rodman because no one's gonna out rebound that guy, and he'll get
And
the
he plays
best player,
defense like crazy, right?
and he'll get the best
shut
player
down,
on
yeah.
all your teams kicked out of the game,
And he'll shut
100%.
down the other whoever the offensive.
And my center is Bill Russell.
Okay, your top 5.
We'll shit on
is
your
shit.
top 5. We'll shit on your top 5.
We just okay.
Can we get
you know
7?
what? That's
Nope.
fine.
Shit
Go
on
ahead.
your top
Okay.
5.
7.
All right.
Phil's
the,
next.
The crew's giving you a
Bro, he
7.
doesn't even watch basketball.
The crew's
bro. What do
giving you
mean
a 7.
7, bro?
Brooklyn plays basketball.
Brooklyn
Brooklyn's
didn't give
wearing
that a
Jordans
7.
right now.
Brooklyn didn't give that a 7.
Bro, you're wearing Dior's. He's wearing Jordans. I'm gonna
Brooklyn,
take
I'm
his
wearing
Brooklyn gave that
Converse.
list probably a 6. I'll be honest with you.
You give it a 6.
Brooklyn,
No,
what do you
Brooklyn
give my?
did.
What do you give my?
All right. Okay.
He telepathically
Yo, what do you give
told
his
me right
list?
now.
I give that about a 7.
I'll give it a 7.5. Yeah.
Okay, what about you?
Phil doesn't even watch basketball. He's like,
But there are some players I resonate with.
Oh, I can't wait to see Phil's list.
Let's
Phil,
go.
what's
Phil,
the-
Phil, come on,
hit him up. Let's go.
God, you guys are aggressive here.
Whip it out, bro.
All right,
Mr.
Caitlin,
Put it on the
Intellectual.
all right, I'll whip it out.
Put on the
The
table.
Put that
wordsmith.
freaking
So-
eggplant on the table.
I'll start with 5. Bill Russell. My 4th pick, Paul Pierce.
You mean your fourth pick? What are we talking? You mean
Yeah,
number
yeah, no,
4,
no,
your
no.
power forward?
I didn't go.
He doesn't
I
watch
didn't.
the
I didn't
game,
pick
bro.
like you guys.
Oh,
You
you're
guys
going
picked based
That's
on
five
not
to
position.
one.
fair. Yeah, you have to.
No, you got to pick position.
Yeah,
didn't
you already
understand
did
the
it
assignment.
wrong.
Yeah,
You
go
got to
ahead,
have
let's
a
hear
1
him.
or 2
Paul
to
Pierce
3.
is a
Let's
small
hear him.
forward.
Let it
He's a
go.
small forward.
All big man's on his team. Go.
All right, here we go. Let me finish.
Paul Pierce
okay?
is great.
Wait, who did you have
5.
at 4?
5, I had Bill Russell. 4, I had Paul Pierce.
He's not a 4.
He's a 3.
He's a 3. Yes.
We know he didn't
No,
go.
Phil, Phil doesn't know.
It's not my position. I'm ranking it from my top 5.
Got it.
Top
Yeah.
5.
Okay.
That's it.
As long as they all fit.
3, Kevin Durant.
Bro, but Paul Pierce shitted on himself during the game, bro.
Putting
Like, what are we
But-
doing here?
But Paul Pierce still is an icon.
Does that make you a bad person?
Still,
I've shit on myself.
You should-
3, Kevin Durant. 2, Kobe Bryant. 1, LeBron James.
Paul Pierce
got
being
only
on
2
that list is
champions.
All right, what's the
insane.
what do you got? I got a 4.5.
Brooklyn just gagged right now in the
Yeah.
vlog.
You can't rate them, bro. What do you mean?
Brooklyn
you can't
almost
rate
just
them?
shit on
That's
himself.
the highest. That's
Oh my
a 2.
It's
That's
okay.
a 2.
I give it
was
a I
expected.
give it a 4 because Paul Pierce on that list is fucking insane. Like I can't even believe that.
That's
shit.
the
What are you
fucking
talking
Ryan
about?
Garcia approach.
I
bro.
can think of
Controversy.
350
Yeah.
better
Yeah.
players than Paul
What's your?
Pierce.
Let's go. Let's go.
My list?
Yeah.
Bro, he has LeBron written 5 times on his list.
Because he can play all 5 positions.
Stop it. What
no,
do you got?
I didn't put that.
What do you got?
My number 1 is one of the greatest point guards to ever play the game, Magic Johnson.
I love Magic. He led the
Number 2,
most turnovers of all time. Do you want that guy
one
on
of-
your team?
Doesn't
Number
matter,
2,
bro. Steph
Want that
Curry
guy on
can't
your
guard
team?
him. Sorry.
number 2,
No,
excuse
but-
me.
But
Zady.
Dennis Rodman will get him
Oh,
kicked
he's
out of the
gone.
game.
Zady, please, Napoleon. Number 2 is one of the greatest guards to ever play the game, touch the ball.
He better be a shooting guard.
It was Kobe Bryant, Kobe Bean Bryant.
I'm not gonna say anything bad about.
I can't say
I know you won't,
That's guy.
because my list already shits on yours.
But he's
Is
a
it
number
duplicate
3.
of Jordan. He's
Number
a carbon
3.
copy of Jordan.
Number 3 is LeBron James, of course. Number 4, I agree with you, Dennis Rodman. I already have 3 ball players that can facilitate and shoot. And then number 5 is Shaq.
Bill Russell. Would,
So far,
Bill Russell would
Okay,
kill
he
him.
got an 8?
What? Bill Russell would shit on Shaq, bro.
come on, bro.
Bro, he
Come
got
on,
the
that's
better
fl-
team.
Dennis Rodman could
He
even
got
guard
a better
Shaq.
team than you. Sorry.
Brooklyn gave him a
You guys
7.
don't watch the game, bro.
7?
You guys don't
Yeah,
watch the game.
that's fair.
Go.
All right.
I know
guys don't watch
Brooklyn's
the
list.
game.
I'm starting with the big man first, right? Most dominant big man to ever enter the league, Shaquille
Yao
O'Neal.
Ming.
Shaquille O'Neal, right?
Oh my god.
The power forward, I'm going to go the opposite way of the Twin Towers. I'm going to go Tim Duncan.
Great 4.
Okay?
Why wouldn't you? No.
Small forward, the GOAT, Michael Jordan.
You can't do that.
You can't
What?
put Michael
shooting
Jordan as small
guard,
forward.
bro.
Why?
He's
He's
a
not a small
shooting
forward.
guard.
Yeah, yes, he
bro.
He's not
played
a small
both.
forward.
No, he's a shooting
Yeah,
guard.
he did.
He's a shooting
No,
guard.
he
bro.
played. Scottie Pippen
He's
played
a
small
two
forward.
guard.
Scottie
He
Pippen
played
played
both.
small
He played
forward.
both.
Scottie
Shooting guard.
Pippen played small forward.
He played both.
Scottie Pippen played small
Number
forward.
2,
Jordan as
You're
a small
out. You're
forward.
done.
Number
That's
2,
canceled.
number 2,
Canceled.
Kobe Bryant.
Canceled.
This
Shooting
list
guard.
doesn't even
Jordan
get-
and Kobe on the
Yeah.
same team, bro.
And then
Yeah, he's out of position, bro.
the number 1 point guard, in my opinion, from what I've seen, Mr. 40, 50, 90, the South African Canadian man, Steve Nash.
Oh, bro, you're
Mr. No Championship. Okay.
bro.
Cool. Right, makes
Yeah,
sense.
6. All right. Here goes
Looks like I got the best list so far.
No, you and Zady are
According to
tied.
people who don't
No,
watch
he
basketball.
had a 7.
So did you.
All right, here we
I had
go.
an 8.
No, they give you a 7.
Here we
Might
go.
as
Ready?
well have Phil.
On the screen. I got
Ready? Here goes mine. Here goes mine. Okay. At 1, I got the Magic Man, Magic
go.
Johnson.
My favorite player, but
Magic Johnson. He built Showtime
facts.
with Dr. Buss. He built Showtime. Okay.
most turnovers of all time.
crazy.
I don't care.
Most turnovers of
I
all
don't
time.
care.
The most
Sick.
women.
Ready?
The most women of all.
Most
time.
women and most turnovers
Ready?
of all time.
Yeah.
Ready? Number 2, I got Michael Jordan. Number 3, at small forward, I got LeBron James.
Come on. Talk about it.
Not Paul Pierce.
Yeah, no, that's fucking crazy.
Sorry, bro. He shitted on himself
You're
when he
not
was wearing
sorry.
white shorts. And he acted like he hurt himself, and they brought him back.
Paul Pierce wasn't even
They carried him out.
Paul Pierce wasn't even
He
the
could
best
not
person on
walk.
that team.
Bro, LeBron
right.
disappears.
Yeah, but I got Michael Jordan. I got Magic Johnson. I got clutch players, bro. I'm good. Ready?
Most
Yeah,
turnovers,
LeBron's not
yeah.
getting
Zady
the
just
ball.
hates
Most turnovers,
The ball-
occur-
LeBron's not getting
Right.
the ball at the
And
end
I'm
of the
vocal
that
about
game.
it.
Ready? Hold on.
Why is he on your team?
Hold on.
then?
Number 4,
Please don't.
I got Tim Duncan. 5 rings. Best power forward to ever play the game. Okay? Look it up.
I don't.
Yes. Is he better than Karl Malone? Yes. Is he better than Charles Barkley? Absolutely. Okay.
Dennis Rodman.
Better than
shit on him
Dennis
every time they
Rodman?
played.
Come on, bro.
Every
Not
time they
even-
played, he shut
Not
him
even
down.
close, bro.
Every
Not
time they
even
played,
close.
they
Stop
shut.
it.
Look it up.
Stop it.
Look it up.
Stop it.
Look at his stats.
Stop it.
One
Stop
from
it.
Rodman.
Ready?
How does the shortest guy on here have the most?
bro, bro, we're not talking
fired
about
up,
soccer.
bro.
Because I know my shit.
All right, stop. Number 4, Tim Duncan. Number 5, Shaquille O'Neal.
Bill Russell shit on him.
8.5.
I was
What do
at
you
an
got
8.
over there?
I
What
was
is
at
this
an 8.
biased shit?
What do you got
bro?
over there? What do you got?
7.
What do you
Me
got
and
over
you
there?
are tied.
Welcome to
Give
the
me a
Carlos
second.
Reyes
We're
podcast.
tied.
Disinformation.
Exactly.
We're
Welcome to the
CNN.
All In podcast
CNN,
with Carlos
bro.
So
Reyes.
anyway,
CNN.
anybody that's out there watching, listening, if you haven't subscribed, do so. Share this with people. We want to look. We want to know what your top 5 looks like. Go ahead and drop it in the comments.
Yes, please.
Until next time, God bless.